business,
entertainment,
and sport on I-FLIER 103.3 FM.
This is I-FLIER News.
Studio time check, it's 6 o'clock. Good evening. Welcome to the national news on I-FLIER 103.3 FM Ibadan. I am Samson Omotosho. First, the headlines. Federal government declares Friday 29th and Monday April 1st as public holidays for Easter celebration. Labour Party re-elects Abure as party national chairman. In entertainment, singer Yemi Alade attributes loss of words to rejection of sexual advances. Lastly, in sports, Coach Finidi Jerd reacts to Super Eagles' loss in an international friendly. Now the news in details. The federal government has declared Friday, March 29th and Monday, April 1st as public holidays to mark the celebrations of 2024 Good Friday and Easter Monday, respectively. The Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, who made declaration on behalf of the federal government and signed by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Aishetu, urged Christians and all Nigerians in general to emulate the sacrifice and love displayed by Jesus Christ in dying for the redemption of man. The minister also called on Nigerians to join hands with President Bola Tinubu-led administration in its determination to bring sustainable development and usher in prosperity for all. While the federal government says it aims to further reduce the spread of malaria by 10% in 2025 using the seasonal malaria chemo preventive treatments in endemic regions and other preventive measures already deployed. The government also announced plans to commence the pilot malaria vaccine rollout in Kebbi and Bayelsa states before the end of the year, after which the process would be stepped down to other parts of the country. The National Coordinator, National Malaria Elimination Program, Dr. Godwin Ntadam, who gave the insight during an interactive session with health journalists, said the former strategies deployed has proven effective in the fight against malaria, but the agency is pursuing newer strategies to further reduce the numbers. Moving on, the remains of the military personnel killed in Delta State on March 14, 2024 have arrived at the National Military Cemetery, Abuja. The bodies, which arrived at about 2:26 p.m. today, were conveyed by the military ambulance emergency vehicles and was accompanied by the FCT ambulance emergency services. Meanwhile, top military echelons from various formations across the country are currently on ground to pay last respects to the fallen heroes. The distraught relatives and relations of the deceased personnel, as well as wives of other personnel, military officers, are also on ground. The burial is billed to also have the President, Bola Tinubu, in attendance. Well, in other news, bandits have again attacked Zamfara State, killing Sheikh Hamad Rufai, the chief imam of the central mosque in Keita village, Safer, local government area of the state. This tragic incident comes just 3 weeks after the murder of the chief imam of the central mosque in Mada, Gasau local government area, Imam Abubakar Mada. The police public relations officer for Zamfara State Command, ASP Abubakar Yazid, could not provide details at the time of reporting but promised to share information as soon as it became available. Meanwhile, a resident identified as Ibrahim said the bandits were initially spotted along the Kwarin-Gano-Keita road, and after failing to abduct road users, they attacked the village, killing the chief imam and abducting scores of people, including women. Well, troops of the Nigerian army, in collaboration with hybrid forces, have neutralized some terrorists and recovered arms, ammunition, and rustled cattle in Borno and Katsina states. The Nigerian army, who made this disclosure in a post on its official X handle today, said the operation were carried out an unidentified Boko Haram and Islamic State of West African province enclaves within the Gori General area in Goza local government area of Borno State. However, the troops have successfully neutralized one terrorist, rescued several cattle and recovered 2 AK-47 rifles, 38 rounds of 7.62 mm special ammunition, AK-47 magazines, 1 improvised explosive device, and 1 motorcycle. You're listening to the national news on I-FLIER 103.3 FM Ibadan. The news continues. Meanwhile, the embattled national chairman of the Labour Party, Julius Abure, have been re-elected for a second term by a unanimous affirmation of delegates. Recall that the Nigerian Labour Congress has called for Abure's resignation as party chairman and immediate constitution of a caretaker transition committee to organize a legitimate and all-inclusive national convention for the party. Meanwhile, the chairman of the National Convention and deputy governor of Abia State declared Abure the winner during the party's national convention that held in Nnewi, Anambra State, despite opposition from the NLC. Samuel Adetayo is ready for entertainment gist.
In entertainment, popular Nigerian singer Yemi Alade has said that despite her obvious success and fame, she rarely wins awards in Nigeria because of her refusal to grant organizers their request for sex. The Johnny Chronac disclosed that a lot of entities. She further reiterated that she has no regrets turning down their offers because she at least has her dignity and her fans who adores her. In other news, Nigerian actress Abibat Jinad has recalled an ugly incident with senior colleague Mide Martins. Abibat, in an interview with Biola Bayo on her talk show, Talk to Be, recounted how Mide Martins insulted her skin color on a movie set. According to her, she alleged that Mide Martins insulted her because of her skin color on the set of Hafiz Owo's movie set in the presence of everyone, saying her face was as dark as a monkey. Lastly, in the entertainment news, Femi Adebayo's wife, Aduke Omotayo, has fired back at Daya Musa for dragging her husband after awarding Bobrisky Best Dressed Female at a recent event. Reacting to Daya Musa's statement via Instagram page, Aduke blasted the actress for trying to bring her husband down because he was the one presenting the award to Bobrisky. Meanwhile, in response to Aduke, Daya Musa stated that it is okay for Aduke to defend her husband, but trained banters only shows how shallow-minded she is. And that's the entertainment news on I-FLIER 103.3 FM. I am Samuel Adetayo.
Well, Abiodun Akpeno is also ready for sports updates.
Now in sport news, Super Eagles interim manager Finidi George has revealed that Nigeria got punished against Mali in Marrakesh because of the mistakes they made in the game. Nigeria was beaten 2-0 by Eric Eshali's side in an international friendly on Tuesday night in Morocco with 2 goals from El Bilal Toure and Kamaru Doumbia. According to Finidi, he told newsmen that the game wasn't bad, but their mistake cost the team the win against Mali yesterday night. He, however, appreciated the boys who played the 2 games against Ghana and Mali yesterday. In other news, tennis world number one Novak Djokovic has reportedly split with his coach Goran Ivanisevic. The former Wimbledon champion Ivanisevic became Djokovic's man who worked with him alongside a longtime mentor Maria Vejda since 2018. According to Djokovic, he revealed that he and Ivanisevic decided to stop working together a few days ago, but their friendship still remains intact. Finally, in the world of sport, renowned boxing promoter Eddie N has slammed Francis Ngannou for suggesting his defeat to Anthony Joshua was down to his early arrival at the arena. Recall that. I'm Biodun Akbeno. Good evening.